A Chinese general just made the most shocking statement the Philippines has heard in years, and the moment he said it, the entire world froze. He claimed with absolute confidence that Filipinos can't fight. Yes, he actually said that. He said the Philippines would run, collapse, and surrender instantly if tension ever reached the breaking point. But here's the twist. What he didn't know is that those words would unleash something he never expected. Something powerful, something unstoppable, something he would later regret. Because instead of fear, his insult triggered a wave of unity, pride, and silent determination across the Philippines that even global analysts didn't see coming. And what happened next didn't just embarrass him. It exposed a truth so explosive that his own country tried to downplay it. But why did he say it? Why was he so confident? What made him believe Filipinos would simply give up without a fight? And more importantly, what happened only 48 hours later that made him instantly fall silent? This is where the story takes a turn, because the moment he underestimated the Philippines, he accidentally challenged a nation with a history of bravery, a culture of resilience, and a spirit that refuses to break. And this mistake, this one careless statement, would start a chain reaction the general never prepared for. A chain reaction that would spread across military bases, echo through international allies, and force analysts worldwide to admit, the Philippines is not what we thought. This is the part they don't want you to know. And once you hear what happened next, you'll never look at the Philippines the same way again. The general's statement didn't just spread, it detonated across the internet like a wildfire. Within minutes, millions of Filipinos were replaying the clip, shocked, angry, and asking the same question: who does this man think he is? But here's where the twist begins, because while the world expected chaos, something unexpected happened instead. Influencers reacted, soldiers reacted, overseas Filipinos reacted, even political analysts reacted. But the Philippine military itself remained completely silent. No press release, no emotional outburst, nothing. And that silence made people even more curious. Why weren't they responding? What were they planning? What were they preparing for? Meanwhile, the general's words kept climbing in views, first hundreds of thousands, then millions, then tens of millions, turning his statement into the most controversial clip of the week. Filipinos everywhere felt the sting of the insult, but instead of panicking, something far more powerful started forming online: unity. A wave of national pride began to rise, creating a pressure the general never saw coming. And as the clip kept spreading, experts began noticing subtle movements inside the Philippine Defense Forces. Movements so quiet that ordinary viewers missed them entirely. But those who did notice said one thing: this response is not going to be normal. They were right. Because within hours, something unexpected was already happening behind the scenes, something the general never imagined, and something the world would soon realize was the beginning of his biggest mistake. Instead of responding with emotion, the Philippines responded with something far more dangerous to anyone who underestimated them: precision. Quiet, controlled, calculated precision. Military bases that looked calm the day before suddenly shifted into heightened training mode. Elite Marines began nighttime drills that no one expected to see this early in the year. Air Force pilots executed low-altitude coastal runs with flawless timing, as if they were sending a silent message to anyone watching. Naval ships moved in coordinated patterns that analysts immediately recognized as advanced defensive positioning, yet not a single official statement was released. Not one, and that silence was louder than any speech. It told the world, we heard you, and now we're preparing. Meanwhile, allies who had been watching quietly began showing subtle signs of support. Special aircraft sightings, joint training whispers, intelligence cooperation that wasn't publicly announced, but was impossible to hide. It was as if the insult awakened a network the general never knew existed. Commentators later admitted they were stunned, saying, this isn't a reaction, this is a strategy. Because the Philippines wasn't just answering the insult, they were demonstrating capability. Discipline, not strength. And as more footage of their rapid response leaked online, one thing became clear. The general expected fear, but what he triggered was confidence. A silent, powerful confidence that was about to explode on the world stage, catching him and everyone else completely off guard. Global analysts who initially dismissed the Philippines suddenly froze when new footage started circulating. Footage that changed the tone of the entire conversation instantly. What they saw wasn't panic, weakness, or hesitation. It was something far more shocking. High-resolution clips from international monitoring systems revealed upgraded Philippine radar networks, lighting up like a grid. Newly modernized coastal defense launchers were spotted in strategic positions that no one outside the military expected, and Air Force units, once underestimated, were now executing tactical maneuvers that analysts described as shockingly sharp. This wasn't normal, this wasn't routine. This was a silent display of power, and the twist, none of it was announced. None. Every move was subtle, quiet enough to avoid escalation, but powerful enough to send a clear message to anyone paying attention. Global defense channels started covering it. The Philippines is leveling up faster than expected. The general miscalculated. This is not the country he described. Even rival nations were forced to reassess their assumptions when satellite images revealed coordinated activity across multiple Philippine bases, as if they were preparing for scenarios far more advanced than anyone assumed. And just when analysts thought they'd seen everything, something happened that sent a shockwave across Asia. A maneuver so unexpected, so flawlessly executed, that experts paused mid-sentence during live broadcasts. It became the moment everyone started asking the same question: what exactly is the Philippines preparing for, and why does it look this serious? During the multinational exercise, the world finally got its answer, and it was a moment so shocking that even veteran commanders stopped what they were doing just to replay it. A Philippine surveillance aircraft, one the general had confidently mocked as outdated, executed a low-altitude defensive maneuver so precise, so risky, and so flawlessly controlled that foreign military officers stood up from their seats in disbelief. The maneuver wasn't just skillful, it was elite level, the kind you only see from top-tier pilots, the kind that instantly rewrites a country's reputation. Cameras caught it, analysts dissected it, and within hours the clip exploded online. Millions of views, then tens of millions, turning it into one of the most viral defense moments of the year. And here's the twist that nobody expected. The aircraft wasn't even using its newest upgrades yet. That was just the baseline, just the foundation, meaning the Philippines had far more capability than what the world just witnessed. When reporters rushed to the Chinese general for a follow-up comment, he refused. No interviews, no statements, no denial, nothing. The man who boldly claimed Filipinos couldn't fight was suddenly silent, watching the world praise the very people he mocked. And behind the scenes, insiders revealed that his own government questioned him, asking why he underestimated the Philippines so badly. One analyst summarized it perfectly. He didn't just embarrass himself, he awakened a country that never should have been underestimated in the first place. What the general didn't understand is a truth Filipinos have known for centuries. Courage isn't loud, it's disciplined, strategic, and unstoppable when tested. From the warriors of the past who defended their islands with nothing but ingenuity and heart, to the heroes of World War II who fought against overwhelming odds, to modern-day soldiers and peacekeepers serving across the globe, Filipinos have always proven that strength comes from unity and resilience, not threats or bluster. And now, with upgraded defense systems, advanced technology, strategic alliances, and a nation standing firmly behind them, the Philippines isn't just ready, it's unmatched in its ability to defend itself. The twist? This isn't about aggression, it's about proving that underestimating a people with heart, skill, and strategy is the gravest mistake anyone can make. Every move they make, every maneuver they execute, sends the same silent but powerful message to the world. We will not be dismissed, we will not be belittled, and we will not back down. And that's why the general's statement, meant to humiliate, instead became the spark that revealed the true power of a nation prepared to rise, united and unstoppable, silently shocking everyone who thought they knew the Philippines. So now the question is simple. When someone tells you Filipinos can't fight, what do? You remember this moment, when the world doubted, when a general arrogantly mocked an entire nation, and the Philippines proved him wrong without a single word of anger, only action. And here's the twist. The story doesn't end there, because this isn't just a lesson for the military, it's a message for the world. Underestimate a people with courage, strategy, and unity, and you will be silenced. But the most important part? You can be part of this movement of awareness, pride, and truth. Don't just scroll past, don't just watch silently. Like this video, share it with everyone you know. Comment your thoughts on what the Philippines has shown the world. Hit subscribe right now, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the moments that expose the reality the world is trying to ignore. Every view, every comment, every share makes a statement. You recognize strength, you honor courage, and you refuse to let ignorance go unchallenged. This is the Philippines rising, the truth revealed, and now it's in your hands to witness, share, and make sure the story spreads everywhere.